So M3GAN was a pretty wild movie, but the question still remains, is this a new horror icon and a new horror legend for 2023? So M3GAN is a brand new horror film from production studio Blumhouse, who, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, you'll know I love a good Blumhouse movie. And this film tells the story of a toy company employee who comes up with the next big thing, the next big revolution in the toy industry, and not just in the toy industry, but in the world in general. And that is this real lifelike doll named M3GAN. And in order to prove to her boss and to the shareholders that this is a good idea and a good product, she pairs it with her young niece, but this then leads to more troubles and more horrors than she initially anticipated. Now, this film got a lot of attention in its run-up to release because it kind of became a meme even before it was released, and I believe very much intentionally by the filmmakers and by the marketing department. I feel like that M3GAN, as soon as they released the trailer and they had that clip of M3GAN dancing in the trailer, from that moment on, it kind of cemented what sort of film we were going to be getting here. It's not this kind of tortured slasher horror doll come to life movie in the vein of the Chucky films. It's a lot more self-aware. And I mean, Chucky had its lighter elements, of course, but this film was definitely a lot more centering itself as a sort of self-aware comedic take on the horror doll genre, subgenre of horror. And I feel like that really played into the movie's benefit because it's kind of became a cultural icon within a very short space of time. Now, M3GAN as a character, I think, works really well in this movie because she is performed by a child and also voiced, I believe, by a child, which means that you kind of get those child mannerisms coming through the screen really, really well and really strongly, which I think is what you need for this type of character, given the character it's supposed to be. And I feel like her performance on the whole was really fun. It was really over the top, but that's exactly what this movie was going for, and I feel like what it needed. Performances on the whole were really good, but special shout out to Ronny Chieng. I absolutely love Ronny Chieng. I completely was unaware of the fact he was in this movie until like the day I was watching it, and I got really excited about that. I just love Ronny Chieng. I think he's one of the best comedians we have currently. I just love watching anything he does, and he's really great in this as well. Yeah, this movie's really wild. Like, it really ups the ante, like, as it goes on, and it kind of ends in this finale that is just so over the top and so ridiculous that you just kind of fall into it. You know, it's kind of one of those films that you completely leave your brain at the door, switch it off, and just enjoy what's happening. And yeah, this isn't the greatest thing ever. It's not the best horror movie we've seen in recent years, but as a Blumhouse movie, as Blumhouse movies go, I think this was pretty strong. And again, the wildness of it not only helps in terms of its marketing and getting bums in seats, but also just helps to create a very entertaining film that you're going to remember scenes of when you leave the cinema. So overall, this was a pretty short review for M3GAN because I honestly don't have that much to say about it. I feel like this is a film that is better experienced in the cinema the less you know about it. Like a lot of horror movies, I feel like that is where your best experience lies. But what I will say is that M3GAN is a very entertaining, very self-aware movie that if you know what you're getting and you know what that is and you're going into it expecting that, I think you'll have a really good time with this. Like I say, don't expect anything amazing. This isn't necessarily the next incredible horror franchise. I mean, they have announced a sequel already, M3GAN 2.0, which, sure, I'm down. Let's see what they do. But this first movie, it was a fun time. Not sure it's something I'd ever watch again, but a good time nonetheless. So if you guys see M3GAN, make sure to let me know your thoughts on the film in the comment section down below if you have. What did you think of it? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Are you excited about a sequel? Make sure to let me know all your thoughts on M3GAN in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more movie reviews from me, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads from me. And I hope to see you guys again next time.